Merry Christmas, everyone. Hey, everybody. Welcome to TFT Tarot for Today. Divine Dabblings with Banshee. And who are you?
Why, I'm Santa Stunt Double. You know, he couldn't be with you in person. He's really so very busy.
I see. Santa Stunt Double. And off to where you can't see it because we've got kind of a full set here, but off to Santa's side, almost directly in front of him anyway, is our Wheel of Fortune wheel. Some lucky person today will win a...
There it is, dear.
Hold on, I'm trying to get my bearings here. A calendar reading for the year ahead, which is one card per each month and a focus card for the year. So we will, I don't know how we'll do it. We may Zoom it with you. We'll probably do a video reading for you. I think that's what it will be. We'll send you a link to a private video. You can see we planned this out really well. And do it that way.
Don't blame me. I'm just here on loan today.
But now what's going to have to happen here is we're going to give people, each person, two shots at this. But we can really only give one away. The first one who gets it, gets it. And it'll be if the wheel lands on the Wheel of Fortune or the World.
They don't have one for me?
No. I'm sorry, Santa.
Okay.
Sorry.
Santa Stunt Double.
All right. Hey, Libra.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, my goodness, here. We're having a lot of fun here, as you can see, as much as we can have, being snowed in. So, I think Mr. O chose the appropriate backdrop for our cards today with the Snowflake Altar Cloth from Spellfire. All right. Speaking of cards, let's do the Season of the Witch card for the collective. One more time, the Yule Oracle. Maybe we'll do this on New Year's. I'm about ready to put it away for the year. Mr. O, shuffle and cut. Oh, Santa's double. Shuffle and cut.
Why, certainly, dearie.
Oh, gosh.
Have you been good? I don't remember if we visited you last night. Were you on the naughty list?
I probably was. Don't worry, Santa. I took care of myself. I got lots of goodies this Christmas season. Of all kinds. Oh my gosh, we had the Breakfast of Champions today. Did you know DiGiorno makes breakfast pizzas now? And one of them is a cinnamon croissant pizza. Well, what a nice Christmas breakfast that was. Oh my gosh, we got a repeat card. Can it really be? We just have to make merry today, everybody. It's merriment once more. And there's a little bit more to that card than just out and out merriment, I think, if I recall. Just trying to find it now. Alphabetical, Banshee, alphabetical. Here we go. The keywords are happiness and following your soul. You never know what tomorrow holds. Our ancestors are very aware of day-to-day dangers. A hunting trip could go wrong, or disease could wipe out an entire village. Perhaps that is why celebrations were such grand affairs. They were reminders to enjoy life when you could. What our ancestors didn't have are the opportunities we have today. It's never been easier to seek higher education, start your own business, or move away to a faraway place. Imagine what our ancestors would have done if so many paths to success and joy were available to them. This card guides you to act on the things that bring you joy. Start a business if that aligns with your soul, or switch careers. Sign up for vocal training, or retire early to spend more time with your family. Merriment has come to you because your soul is yearning for more moments of happiness that you are not getting in your current position. And I feel here with the new year coming, this is, oh gosh, there's just no time like this present year to follow your heart's desire, your passion. Go with what's passionate for you,
And
like Sunny here.
Merry Christmas from the Sun.
No, Sunny is a naughty cat, Santa's double. Anyway. And the other thing about it is what it said about celebrations, and I can, having kind of a difficult illness like I have, I can be very aware of this. Every moment is precious. Every moment, make it a celebration if you can, of life, of joy, of happiness. Because, as the card said, you really just don't know how much time you have left. And that's what we have for the collective today. Alrighty. Well, I also have my Herbal Astrology Oracle, if anybody wants an oracle today. And I've swapped out some decks. Mr. O has a number of decks with him, so I have 5 with me today. Some of the repeats, I have the Pasta Tarot and the Clarity Tarot still, but I threw some others into the mix. Alright, I can't see the computer, thanks to Sunny. I see Shaylee has arrived. Sure, we can add you to the list. Sunny, can I write on my list? Oh, my gosh. I haven't even given them their gifts yet. Wait till I give them their gifts. They'll be so lovey-dovey. All right. Sunny's in the Christmas spirit anyway. All right. I think we start with Buddy Blue, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Want to start with one of your many decks?
Sure. Indeed.
Oh, and it's Buddy Blue. We need to spin the wheel for Buddy Blue.
Okay.
Nice spin there.
Shut up.
What's it on?
It's on the world.
It's on the world. We gave it away already. Guess what, buddy?
You're a winner.
You're a winner.
Congratulations.
That was quick.
Nice spin, as you say. I'm sure Buddy would agree.
Well, you're in luck. Mr. O was all thumbs on that one.
Tell Buddy Blue what he has won.
You have won a video reading. All you need to do is write to TFT Tarot for Today at gmail.com. Our thing is listed. It comes up every so often, right? Is it in the? Yeah.
It should show up somewhere, or we'll print it out.
And you just let us know, of course, where to send the link to your private video reading. To what email address? We'll send you a link to the reading.
Right. It's only for you or whoever you happen to share
And it is
with.
a 13-card quick overview of each month of the year ahead. You'll be able to view it as many times as you want. The link, the video is only visible to you and us. Congratulations, buddy!
All right.
We'll be giving out another one on Thursday and Sunday next week, so everybody come back and you'll have another shot at this.
Okay. Does Libra miss Buddy at all?
All right.
And for that, I'm going to use the English Magic Tarot.
All right. So, once you give us a link, we'll let you know, and we'll follow up and give you the progress on when we finish the reading. But hopefully it'll be within, 48 hours. Generally, we do this, depending on our schedule. And I don't think we have a lot going on. Mr. O has to work, though, so we got to fit it in between his work schedule. Are we doing this as a yes, no, you said?
I didn't, but I was thinking that.
I think we should.
Okay. Is this yours or mine?
Those are yours. I have my Yule ones here. Mr. O is using the Mystical Lenormand today. I'm still using the Yule. We'll use it through New Year, and then we switch up big time. All right.
Thanks, Violet, for posting our Gmail.
All right.
You're better than Nightbot. Counting.
Yes. Interesting. Wow, 2 10s. And they're kind of powerful both ways. I already have a kind of feeling about this.
All right, it's definitely leaning towards no. And the other cards maybe are giving us another aspect of the picture, but you did have the 1 ace, which leans you towards no. You received both the 10 of cups
Upright.
and the 10 of swords upright. And of course, as we know, those tend to be not super great cards.
Well,
the
it's
10 of
not
swords.
totally, that one is not
Right.
super great. This one's wonderful, but that's my point. I feel here the reason it's leaning towards nobody is twofold here. On one hand, they may feel like they've been rather betrayed, and they just don't want to revisit this again. They have moved on.
Sorry, they're taking bets on me.
And they have moved on to happier times, they feel. They're really content and happy where they are right now.
Right, it has a feeling of the reason why it's leaning towards number no is that it is indeed what she said. But I think the other aspect, the 10 of swords, maybe is your feeling that even though it is over, there is that light remaining that maybe you always are wanting to feel like you can still find a way to shine your light back into that relationship.
Oh,
But-
we forgot to do the Lenormand the way we were supposed to.
Oh,
That
it's
was
true,
on
and
me.
that's me, right? Oh,
No,
you,
no,
right.
it's me. Let me get them out there. We'll do the Lenormand real quick, too, to add it to this, buddy. But here's something else I'm thinking of, too, Mr. O, with those 2 tens there. Mr. O, with those 2 tens there.
Right.
Those are cards of completion, like it's over.
Yeah, right. Tens represent the end of a cycle. And so from another point of view, somebody feels like they have achieved what they want. They're happy. Their situation sort of brings them to the sense of how they enjoy family. Now, in Lenormand, though, we turn up the kitten, which is the dog.
But with what else?
And it's with the mice, which are the mice. And Christmas mice or any mice tend to be little irritants. And so I guess this is saying really that, well, I don't know, it's a little confusing.
What it's saying to me is I feel that the Libra feels this friendship is more stressful or troublesome than it's worth. And I'm coupling that with the Ten of Swords there.
That's a very interesting thought. I can't disagree with that.
Yeah. So that's what I see. Now, you know, buddy, things can change. People change over time. But this is the way it kind of stands right now.
Hi, Dr. Victor.
In regards to that question. Hey, Dr. V, get you on here. All right, let's...
So that's what we had.
And congrats again, buddy. You will get a free
Don't
reading
forget to contact us at our email, and we will arrange to send you the reading. So now
Angel Mary is up, and I'll get my
and
deck,
it's
and you
your
can get
deck
your
and my
Lenormand
Lenormand.
ready. And I know why my cards sometimes turn face up, because that's the way you hand them to me. I see.
I see that you see.
I get it. Well, I figured if I had the pasta
welcome.
tarot still in the mix, I had to bring out my old Cook's Tarot, too. Because what do we do during the holidays? We eat too much. We cook too much.
Okay,
yes.
are we spinning again?
No, we're done.
That was it, yeah. All right.
I'm afraid that's it for today.
You lucky boy. You lucky buddy blue.
I know.
Thanks for playing.
It happened so quickly.
How will 2023 for me in your love life? All right.
Oh, Sonny.
No room for Sunny.
He's literally pushing against me here.
The only thing that's wrong with wearing the getup is that there's a little bit of a dusty smell because I think it's been sitting in an area where a little dust got on it. So that's a little irritating. But
So is that
Do I cut it?
what the betting was about? I
Yeah,
haven't
how
been
long
able
I'll
to
keep
see
it
the
on.
chat.
I'm cutting it.
You're shuffling them. Did you
Oh.
shuffle yet?
I thought we were doing
Oh, you're right. Oh, gosh.
shuffle them again.
My apologies, Mr. O.
You know, your brain
My
is
public
working
apology.
in undertime.
Boy, when we get off our game, though, with not doing it right from the get-go, I can't reconfigure
Well, there is
the
that.
brain.
There is that.
All right.
Not exactly. Hey, in a house that's a little cooler, being dry isn't so bad. It is a little itchy, but you know, I'm a determined and stubborn Scorpio, especially when I know there could be a bet riding on it. Ready?
Don't bet against a Scorpio. I'm ready. Oh boy. So what was this about? Angel Mary's love life. Okay. So I've got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I don't know where I want to put it there. Because these are big cards. I got the, oh my gosh, the Ace of Swords reversed. And then we got the Page of Cups upright. All right, I think it's really going to be up and down, Angel Mary. And I seem to remember, was it the last reading we did for you? What do you've got?
I have, what is that?
What number is it
I
if you can't
can't see
tell?
the number.
Oh, God. Number 30, right on top. That's the lilies. They're lilies.
I swear I can't see these
Lilies, though? The
Well,
picture?
Whatever, I'm telling you, I don't see the number.
Right
what's
there.
that number?
30. And look right there, 12.
Okay, where's this number at? Point to it.
Right there, 30.
Yeah, it's very vague to me.
I'm going to have to switch decks with you
It's
next
very
time.
vague to me, sorry.
We'll switch decks. I can see.
I'm just an old stunt double, you know. I can't, my glasses don't work.
Okay.
And my beard's itchy. Would you like to give me a little trim, dear?
Angel Mary is going to be a little bit a topsy-turvy. And like I said, I think I remember a reading we did for you not that long ago, which indicated some ups and downs here. Like there could be some bad luck or some maybe poor decision making in the romance department. You know, you've got to be careful what you ask for here, and you know that what you truly desire is right for you, you know, is the right choice for you. It seems like you will have invitations. You may meet somebody, you may have dates. And it's possible
I think the lilies was the first card and the other one was the second card.
So you're saying it's the other way? Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's fine. Yeah, I think you're right.
Sorry
'Cause that's
if
the
that
way you
annoyed
threw it
you.
at me. So, the birds, I didn't mean it that way, though. I meant just the way
Sure
you
you
handed
didn't.
it.
Why would you mean that?
Because it just blurted. So the birds and the lilies indicate that I feel like maybe in time, you know, you said 2023. So as the year progresses, I think you're going to find more communications, you know, with people you want to date or meet, etc. There's going to be more opportunities growing for you as the year progresses.
You know, one thing I'm seeing that either this is you or maybe this is a person that could be coming towards you at some point, maybe not right away, but it's the idea maybe that there's a little bit of an awkwardness around really being intentional. That's the reversed Ace of Swords. And so, like I said, maybe this is coming from somebody you're going to meet, the Page of Cups, but maybe it could be yourself too. And so this idea of like awkwardness about expressing intention, I feel is coming there too. And then the birds with the lilies sort of says maybe you feel like it's not necessarily, I don't know how to say this, but maybe you feel to some degree or in the background is the idea that you're being influenced by others to go this way. Like maybe it doesn't always feel like it's exactly what you want in terms of looking for romance, but maybe you feel that there's, I won't say a pressure, but an influence from others, you know, wondering, you know, when you're going to find somebody or how you're working on that.
Well, one thing I will say is that, you know, some of the choices, decision, you know, looking at the Wheel of Fortune reversed here, Angel Mary, I would say this. You create your own luck or your bad luck in this circumstance with this Ace of Swords here, potentially by the decisions or moves you choose to make or don't make. So, you know, sometimes the wheel is going to be up for you and sometimes it's not. But I do feel there's definitely opportunities for some engagement, you know, in the romantic department in this year ahead. It doesn't really let me know that this is going to grow into something more serious. I mean, I'm looking at this here and wondering about that, but I really feel what this is saying is that it may take some time, you know, through the year. As the year goes on, you're going to find more opportunities for, you know, meeting people.
Angel Mary, I didn't really say it succinctly, but yes, I do sort of feel there is this idea of something gravitating towards you, but I think it will take time to grow in a sense too. That's also what I'm seeing with this combination of cards.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. All right. And we are on Lena. Hey, Lena.
Hi, Lena. You're welcome, Angel.
No, it is too dry in here. I shocked the cats and I forgot to put my humidifier on again.
I can scratch it if you want me to, but I'm not taking it off.
Nice try though, Violet. Keep trying.
There. I wish, Gandalf.
All right. Did Lena leave a question? I don't recall. Yes, for general reading for 2023. I got it.
All right.
All right.
And I just have to be the piggish person to try to be stubborn here and outlast any bets.
Telling you, he's a bit. If
so
anybody
mean.
can do it, he can. But you know, we know he's sweated in his little berets and stuff before. So
No, that's different. Actually, what happens is some of the berets are really tight around my forehead, and that makes me feel like I have a headache.
See, and the other thing is, remember what really makes him itch is Sonny's hair.
Oh,
But
yeah.
now that he's got the beard covering a good portion of his face,
It's the anti-sunny
shield. And I'll get my
Yeah, why
Lenormand
don't you?
going.
Why don't you?
While you lay those out.
You know, Violet, I know many excellent hypnotists, but you're not one of them.
Did he really say that?
I did.
Wow.
It's so scorpionic of me.
Well,
However, it is a little itchy around my nose because I'm talking, I think, and so it wiggles, so all I have to do is just shut up.
oh my gosh, does this mean he'll talk less today? Bonus.
Right, I'm going to just show the cards and say, gesture.
You don't get to see them yet, buddy. But I do. Ooh. What does 2023 hold for me?
All right.
Oh boy.
There's a Ten of Cups. There's a Nine of Swords. And there's a reversed Three of Wands.
Wow. And then we have the sleigh whip and the gentleman.
Indeed.
Oh boy. Well, now remember, this can change over time. So obviously I'm not going to have a good message, right? Well, I think here it's hard for you. I don't know whether it's because you have some anxiety, some stress, some worries, or you're grappling with still some disappointments and setbacks in your past that are still haunting you in some way, that it's hard for you to make plans and strategize for the year ahead, and to get anything underway. You're letting some of your fears or anxieties or things get the better of you. I don't know if this has to do with any particular person, and some aggressive move or action taken. I don't know what that means exactly. I'm going to think
This
about
one?
the Lenormand a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, you said for all aspects of life, so I see some good things emotionally, maybe just feeling like good vibes around your family, tribe situation, the people you consider family, or the sense maybe of legacy and continuity, of being able to be helped.
Where are you getting that from?
The 10, oops, I'm sorry, I thought it was the 10 of Cups. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Take that all back. So, from the emotional point of view in your life, it is possible that you're not seeing what you have, or you're rating what you have against what you don't have. So you're feeling like you're not compensated emotionally for relationships you think you should be, possibly. But then again, it could be too that some of them are just very over involved in their own problems, and maybe that's the Nine of Swords, and you understand that, you see that, I think, but there still is this idea that you're wanting more for yourself, and maybe that's why you have the Three of Wands there too, because you could be really looking for ways to not be exactly tied so closely to other people's happiness to find your own.
Oh, you meant the Nine of Swords, right? Yeah.
Well, I meant this one.
That's the Three of
But
Staves.
I'm putting them together.
I know, that's the 3, not the 9. So at any rate, I think here with this Five of Cups, Lena, one thing to keep in mind is you still have things that you could fall back on here. You know, whatever's causing you stress and anxiety in your life so you're not able to move forward, there's still something here, you know, that could move you forward. But you have to be a little less stressed. And whatever this is with this person, I honestly don't know if this is a different situation from what I'm seeing here, if it's tied into this. But it seems like there's a man involved in taking some swift action. And sometimes it's aggressive and maybe harsh. Like, I don't know, let's say a legal judgment that goes wrong, or some, you know, action that is just not in your best interests. Come on, Sonny. Between you and Mr. O not focusing, I don't know what I'm doing here. So sit down, you. Stay out of trouble. So we can get this done. Okay. So is there anything else you see? Did you tackle that? Because I'm...
Not exactly.
Yeah.
I don't feel a strong vibe connecting the Lenormand to the tarot in this case. But I think it could be saying that in some of these things we're talking about, how you may be, you know, letting other people's happiness be more important to you than your own, that you may be changing this or recognizing it, and it's going to come about, you know, sort of quickly as the year progresses, that you really need to look out for your own emotional contentment.
Yeah.
And that's maybe an overall theme of a general
Okay.
reading here.
Yeah. That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. All right. You know, you want to switch up the Lenormands? I can use that other one. I can see the numbers. I'm more used to it than you. I haven't brought it out in a while. Maybe as we use it here, you'll get used to it. All right. Okay, so let's move on to Seven Oceans, I believe. Yes. Hey, Seven Oceans. Yes, we will absolutely do a general reading for you at your turn, Mr. L. All right. All right. And it's my deck. So let's see here. I brought out my Merry Melodies deck. Woo. Just because it's Christmas time and it's cartoonish and kind of cool. They asked for a message for the end of 2022 and the start of 2023. I want to remind everybody, I mentioned it in my Material Matters, Mercury is going retrograde next week. Great way to start off the new year.
Yes, and thanks for reminding me. I should mention it too, that the Material Matters was on this morning, and it's a great way to look at the end of the year financial trends and maybe get a little idea about what could be happening in the year ahead. So watch that. It's a pre-recorded show, but we had a good turnout today, so thank you for that.
And also I want to remind people that next week's Material Matters will have some extra cards pulled for an outlook for 2023 for all the elemental signs. All right. I'm going to cut and see what we have here for Seven Oceans, end of 2022-23. Uh-oh. We got the Five of Swords upright. Not happy with that. But the good news is it's followed by the Four of Cups upright, which neither way is bad or good. And the Hanged Man reversed. Boy, this Hanged Man comes up a lot when our card for the collective, I must say.
The Humbug shows up in Lenormand, and then the Snow Lady. And of course, the Snow Lady could be yourself.
And what's the Humbug?
The snake?
Bravo, bravo. Bravo, Santa's double.
Yes, I'm Santa's tough double. STD for short.
Well, Seven Oceans. What does this mean? Is this about you? Is this about somebody you know, a woman you know, somebody who is very sneaky, very cagey, you know? And I can't help but...
Are they with that energy?
I know exactly what I'm thinking here. This Five of Swords energy is never good. You know, it's almost as if this person, whoever this is causing some trouble in your life, some turmoil. You know, there's an aggressive energy surrounding this, like they're out to get you in some way. Could this be a boss? Could this be a supervisor? Could this be, you know, somebody in your personal life? What I think this is basically saying is this is kind of a time to watch your back. And with the Four of Cups here, it's a time to lay low a little bit too. And that's not necessarily in a bad way. What it's saying is, you know, if you can avoid conflict or issues like that, why not do so? It's probably in your best interest to step back and really think and pause a little bit and think about things. The Hanged Man reversed is also indicating that things might still be a little bit stuck. So, you know, I think that all in all, when I look at this, maybe during the end of 2022 and the start of 2023 is Mercury retrograde. So, you know, this might be a sign to just lay low until after the retrograde period.
Well, that's interesting, Banshee, because bar the ideas of the Mercury retrograde that screws up communications or creates possibilities for other interferences, Seven Oceans, what I think I feel here too is that there's this idea that this translates more to your personal life, personal connections, and it may be as you're going out of 22, moving into 23, there's a lingering baggage with somebody who's maybe devious with you, you know, the snake personality there. They may feel like they hold the certain cards or power over in some situation maybe, and I think they want you to make a decision, but you don't want to make that decision. That's the Hanged one. So I do sort of feel like this is one of those things where you're going to have to just sort of see what their true intentions are and see if you can work around them somehow.
I guess the donation widget went off. Mr. M, thank you so much.
You, Mr.
Appreciate it.
I know you were trying to tell me, right?
Well, Violet put it up there. I guess they saw it. I did not see it. So
thank you, Mr. Maurice.
I don't know why we are not seeing that lately on our end, but we're not.
Yes.
At least it's working, though, for the rest of you.
To say thank you is giving us a little donation.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, so that's how I look at that.
Well, I can't add much else to this. I just feel like this is a time to kind of watch your back, you know, and lay low, and you know, just Mercury retrogrades can be a difficult time communication-wise, and you know, trying to get things off the ground. So just opportunity.
I just think there's somebody sneaky around you that maybe was trying to convince you forcefully or not so to go along with their plans maybe, and it's probably not a good bet on you.
Really give things some thought, you know, before you try to do anything, I feel, during this time period. Things will probably start looking up after that, Seven Oceans. It's going to be rough for some of us. Mercury retrogrades are. Not for everybody, but, you know, I certainly have been there. Fingers crossed this time. I deserve a better Mercury retrograde period because some of them lately have not been good to us. All right, Mr. M wanted a general.
Mr. M wants a general.
Oh.
And I am going to use my
your pickle was under
Adrian Tarot.
All right, I'm going to move that. And I'm going to get my around here. Santa was good to Mr. O. He's got some new decks.
Yes, I do.
He's got a new Oracle deck.
It's fabulous looking. I think it would be wonderful to use it specifically with another really interesting tarot deck I have. As some people may remember, I have a Santa Muerte Tarot by Fabio Lestrani, which is exquisite nearly. It's a Lo Scarabeo. It's really nice. This new oracle I have has very similar motifs and designs. It's called the Earth and Bone Oracle.
And it's really dark. I mean,
Very dark.
The art is barely visible in the darkness. Let's just put it that way. And but it's really cool. I like it a lot, and it'll definitely work well for him for things like Goth Tarot, etc.
Boo-ha-ha.
Boo-ha-ha.
All right. Okay, Mr. Maurice, you have the Tower upright.
Whoa.
The Sun upright. No, I'm sorry, that's the Star. Kind of a contradiction
Yes,
there,
it
in a
is
way,
the
or a
Star.
conflict?
No, it's not actually. It's not. It's going to fit quite nicely. Oh,
Okay.
I was answering you.
Oh, I know.
You're having problems even reading this. This is not good.
Well, I think if I have to take it off, it's not
Oh.
because it's scratchy, it's because the little hairs are getting in my line of vision. So that's a pass for me. You don't win the bet.
Come on, quit moving the deck around. What are you
Okay.
saying here?
It's the reversed Nine of Pentacles.
All right, this is not bad. And then I have the letter that came out first, and then the garden. You know, the tower scares a lot of people, Mr. M, and I really think here, this is what I see. I think the star is really important here. But I also feel so is the tower. And then I see here the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So it looks to me as though the tower is saying that, you know, things came crashing down on you. You know, I think you've experienced it already. I really do. And you've had to assimilate a lot, you know, a lot of lessons from this. And one of the lessons is, you know, what spells success for you materially? What is it you truly want? What is it you truly need? What will make you feel fulfilled, as you may not be feeling that right now? And, you know, I think the star is here in the middle saying, with what you've had to go through and your thought processes now, there is hope for the future. You know, there's optimism and hope because you're sorting things out. You're taking these lessons to heart and you're moving on to figure out what is it you truly need and desire in your material life. And here I see that, you know, too, this is a sign, too, that you, in a general sense right now, are keeping lines of communication open. You're maybe being social. You're networking with people, and that's a real positive. I think what this is saying, too, is to generally keep your lines of communication with others going, keep camaraderie going. You never know where changes in fortune will come from. It may come from the connections that you're making.
Right, and when I look at the Lenormand, I feel like that is really not just talking about what you should do in a general effective way, but what is actually going to be the focus or coming to you, the idea that networking or having your stuff out there for the public to network with will be helpful. And I don't think this is necessarily just about, you know, your career ambitions. It could be about other things too. But with the tarot there on top, I think it is more reflective a little bit about all of that, or just in a way how you see your overall lifestyle career thing too. So I feel like the tower is, like what Banshee says, a reflection of kind of the moment of now. I don't think the tower represents a lesson coming to you in the future. And I sort of feel like the star's light, the second card, is that light that's shining through the cracks of the tower, the foundation of the tower. So it could be saying, really, and this may not suit you at all. This is sort of me, because I'm kind of like that humorless old socialist. But maybe what this could be saying is that partially what you learn is that your ambitions with career or betterment have to maybe go beyond just financial ambitions, because financial gain maybe is really not what's going to satisfy you, or there has to be something else beyond that to really, pull you upward somehow. In other words, maybe just not your focus.
Yeah.
As much.
No, that's very nice. That's very nice. I mean, clearly it's saying you need, what is it that fulfills you? Is it more materiality? We all want that in a way, or is it something else? Is there something else you should be doing or considering doing at this point in time that is more fulfilling for you? That's what we have for you. Since this was a general reading, Mr. M, I will say that this could also mean that you are going to receive an invitation to some affair, whether it's a wedding or some celebration of some sort. I sense, that could be coming to you too soon. So, because this is a general reading, and that just popped into my head now, so I thought I would say that. All right, that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Mr. Maurice. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, and thank you again. Really appreciate you.
Always appreciate.
Right. And we are on Victoria. Are we on Victoria?
Hey,
we are
Victoria.
on Victoria. Meowie Catmus. Aw. Well, Meowie Catmus from Sunny and the crew. He's their representative. Be a year for surviving or a year for thriving. Well, I think we're going to throw the 3 cards, not do 2 and 2, and see if it looks like. Is it a thrive or a survive?
You're welcome, Mr. Maurice.
Happy New Year to you, Maurice. Mr. Maurice, I know it's going to get better for you in 2023.
I hope it gets better for all of us.
Really. We deserve a good year. Stay tuned for our prediction video, which I don't know
Oh my
is
goodness.
hopefully coming out before January 1st.
All right.
I know. I don't know what to do here. Okay, I did it to myself. Well, speaking
Do
of...
you want me to get the spray bottle?
No.
We don't
Now
have
the
a
tarot
spray
deck's around.
bottle. We don't have a spray bottle.
We're going to use the pasta tarot. Because why not? I know I should have brought out the Housewives Tarot with this too. That would have been fun. I will bring that one out again soon. All right, let me cut. Thank you.
Why not?
I had that yesterday. All right, up it's the Menudas, and I think the Menudas are Pentacles, but I'll have to look that up quick. It is the 4 of Menuda reversed. And in my handy dandy pasta guide here, because I don't know all of my pasta, yes, it's the 4 of Pentacles reversed. And, we have the Knight of Corta reversed, which is the Knight of Wands. That's short pasta. And then finally, we have the 10 of Menuda, the 10 of Pentacles upright. Well,
wait till you see this.
oh,
Because, of course, in the first Lenormand, the key, and of course, many of us think that the key is pasta. But but for
Yes.
this reading, we have to say it's
Oh.
the snake. And I'll get to that in a minute, of course.
wow, this is a real tricky reading here. I think it's gonna be a real mixed bag of surviving and thriving. With the emphasis a little bit on surviving, I have to say, you have to survive some underhandedness, I feel here. Or maybe the bottom line here and the key, maybe this is a message for you, that in order to survive this year, you have to be a little bit sneaky. You have to be a little bit, I don't want to say underhanded, but you just don't want you might have to sometimes resort to some unethical means to get to where you need to go.
Banshee.
I guess I'm gonna say it.
Banshee,
What?
to me, and I don't know you as well, maybe as her, but I thought like you were as pure as the snow. And I thought, no, the key here is really you understanding or figuring out who are the snakes who are trying to deceive you or trying to use you.
Well, that goes to my first part where I said that somebody, but yeah, I see where you're going with that, and that could very well be true. Ferreting out the people who do not have your best interests at heart here. And I don't know if it involves family in some way, because I know, your family connections are kind of strained right now. I don't know if it's that, but I do feel here with the Four of Pentacles reversed, it's time to let go of something. It's definitely time to let go of something in your life. And whether it has to do with family money or inheritance or something like that, that's a possibility. But the Knight of Quarta indicates here you have to let go of this idea that you got to move fast this year to achieve something. I think you have to slow it down this year.
Is that swords or wands?
That's wands.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you have to slow it down a bit, for a while. And not have really, expectations of anything happening too quickly.
Well, I think this is saying really you have a family of choice in a sense, who you choose to consider your family. You need to find their strength, whether it's just either in terms of how they back you up, emotionally, mentally, or whether they actually do help stabilize you in other ways.
Family's gone.
Right, I know that, but I'm saying that, that's your key to surviving or really striving. And of course, the Four of Pentacles reversed, well, it seems to me like there are things that you have to consider doing without in a way too. So maybe you have to alter, that kind of talks about material things. You may have to alter what you can expect materially too in terms of either your lifestyle or how you're trying to achieve it.
So I think there is some advice here. In order to thrive in the year ahead, I think here you have to look at the ways you are, investing in yourself. You have to look at the ways that you are investing in yourself and setting money aside if you can, or looking for the ways that you can find more income for yourself. And you have to let go of the things that are draining your resources. I can kind of see this clearly here as far as thriving goes. And surviving is just saying in order to get through this year, take it slow. Don't expect things to move quickly this year. It's going to be kind of a slow year, I think. That's what we have for you, but it's not a horribly, terribly bad one.
I don't feel that way.
No. I just think that it is going to be a mixed bag. There's going to be a little bit of both.
Merry Christmas, Jano.
All right, that's all we have for you, Victoria. Hi, Jano. Let's move on. We're on 7 Earth, I believe, now.
You're welcome.
Awesome. That's a good thing, Victoria. Keep it up, I think, for now. And maybe, like I said, some of these cards could be reflective of, this upcoming retrograde, too. I can't help but think. Here you go. Sorry.
I never know for sure how I feel about the reversed Knight of Wands, because I sort of feel like it could be saying, like, you can't expect everybody to maybe see your glow, and that, sometimes that means either you just keep trying or maybe you have to either decide to do something different. But in this context, I sort of feel like you just expect that, you're working hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I look at a lot of different ways to read that card sometimes.
That's true, too.
I think that in this case, I was thinking in terms of going too fast or expecting fast results will not achieve what you really need. Sometimes you need to let processes unfold. So, number one, you learn the lessons, you take in what you need to, but number two, so that they really do germinate in a lasting success.
Have a great one. I hear you have to bug out, so
All right.
We'll see you again.
Take care, Victoria. 7 Earth. Are you still with us? Love you. Happy holidays.
Love you, Victoria. Thank you.
Well, I'll have to retire my hat soon. It'll be sad for the... I'm going to wear it through New Year's. 2 New Years, yes.
Okay.
You going to wear that one? No.
No. I might put out
Santa's
the frosty
double
one.
is only needed on Christmas Day.
That's right.
All right, last call for 7 Earth Princess. Are you here?
Did we get a message from them?
I don't think so.
They asked for messages for the next month.
They did? Where are
Yeah.
you seeing that?
It's up now because some messages just...
Oh, I see it. Thank you, Violet. I'm sorry. Hang my head in shame.
Well, that sounds wonderful, Angel. Okay, so you're shuffling your cards?
Oh, that sounds great, Angel. I like it. I will, Mr. O. Thank you. I say keep the parties going. I think I was saying at happy hour, you know, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, I don't care. I'll celebrate them all. Although I got to dial down the eating. Mm-hmm. And here I bring out food decks. The pasta and the cook's tarot. Go ahead, Mr. O. You don't have to wait for me. I'll get them up to you.
Had to be sure. So it's the reverse Two of Pentacles.
Okay.
And then it's the reversed Queen of Pentacles. And then it is the upright Six of Wands.
The reverse 2 of Pentacles and 3, is that what you said?
It's a 2 and a Queen.
Oh, 2 and a Queen of Pentacles.
Yes.
And then the 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands? What is
Six
that?
of Wands.
6 of Wands upright. Okay, messages for next month. Well, 7 Earth, it's going to be chaotic for sure. You know, you've got the 2 of Pentacles reversed, which means it might be hard juggling all the things coming at you in the next month, you know. Things may get a little bit erratic,
What are your cards, by the way?
a little bit out of balance. Here you go. It's a stork. And it's the whip.
Okay.
Which is interesting. It's an interesting whip card.
Yeah.
So I think here things are going to be really out of balance for you, but not necessarily all in a bad way. You know, when I look at the whip and the stork here, it just indicates to me that maybe some new undertaking or some new project or goal or something new that's beginning for you is going to happen really quickly, suddenly. And, you know, you may have to move on it faster than you would have liked. And so maybe it's setting some other things out of balance here. You know, and with the Queen of, what is that again? The Swords, right?
Pentacles.
Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles reversed, it's saying, you know, you got to take care of you sometimes. Is if things start to get overwhelming, make sure you kind of put your foot down a little bit and say, hey, 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 I need some time for me. You know, I need some self-care. I need some time for me. But honestly, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking there's some real rewards from going through all of this, you know?
Thank you. I felt that whip and the stork, the new thing there, totally aligns with the idea of the Six of Wands. Mm-hmm. The Six of Wands is saying, especially in this card, is saying like sometimes you really have to put your oomph into it, you know, to be motivated. And of course, in the background is the image of the Minotaur. They're all fleeing from the Minotaur. But I think it's really the idea that sometimes you just really have to grin and bear it, you know, that there is obstacles or things to balance in terms of what this is. It looks like it's a new thing for you, but it really involves mostly you figuring out how to take care of yourself. So whatever this thing is really, I think, maybe something for you. Maybe you have to do something medical for yourself. Maybe you have to do something just relaxing for yourself. But I think it could be a lot about that. And maybe it could just be the outer idea, too, of new jobs or new vocational experiences will sort of take care of you to resolve some of your dilemmas.
So just memeing off of what Mr. O is saying here, that, you know, maybe there is some imbalances in your life right now that you are going to be setting right, you know, and it's going to be a fresh start for you. You got to maybe do something new to right these imbalances and, you know, to better take care of your physical self right. Well, or your mental or your emotional, you know, self right now.
Right. It's not necessarily one or the other.
And the victory or the celebration here is about that. You know, people will feel better around you and think more of you if you take care of you. So I do see that in a way as a big possibility too here. So if you're not getting involved in anything new work-wise or business-wise or with some goal or project or dream, then it's probably about you and your physical, mental, emotional well-being.
So those are the messages we see coming to you.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. All right, it's Angel Rivera, I believe.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh, it is Angel. You're right.
I am right.
Okay. All right.
I think Sunny will miss my hat too when it's gone.
I won't miss this.
Oh, is it getting itchy already?
No, I needed to drink water. You weren't watching, were you?
A single card, sure. Mr. O. Oh, with the Merry Melodies. Absolutely. All right.
This one is so observant sometimes.
Oh?
You.
Why?
Because what I did was, when I was off camera, I flipped up the bird to drink some water.
I saw that.
Well, you said, oh, it's itchy? No, I'm drinking water.
Well, I knew you were drinking water.
Okay, whatever. I don't get it.
I don't either. I love those ears on there, Mr. O.
The better to hear you with.
But that doesn't happen.
That's why you need it.
Oh. Ooh. Whose hearing is worse?
Bam! Stand by for bickering.
All right. Let's see what we have here. All right. Well, you wanted one card, so it's the High Priestess reversed. But I always throw the bottom card. And it's the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Interesting.
And I'm always going to throw the Lenormand, so it's the key followed by the wreath. The wreath is the sun, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so illumination, knowledge,
Well, I'll let you go first if you want.
success.
I mean, if you want, or I can.
Okay, well,
I have thoughts here. All right.
I guess some of the signals, like maybe more of, handling mundane things in both, a more career sense or just a personal sense too. Maybe it's really taking the time to enjoy the fact that the sun has, in fact, changed over. And so now there's a new cycle beginning in a sense, in that it's really about building outwards from within.
Well, I
The-
look at this High Priestess reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and I'm wondering if you feel something has been lacking here, or that you feel unsatisfied with maybe, your gut, your intuition not leading you, maybe your connection with the other side right now, that things just don't seem to be clicking. I think this is saying it's time to make a commitment to work on, work on developing your connection more with your inner wisdom, and filling that void you might be feeling there. Maybe it's just the fact that, you've had to focus your attention on so many other things, maybe mundane matters, career matters, etc., that you haven't been able to pay enough attention here. And maybe this is saying to make a commitment in that regard. That's what I'm seeing. What do you think?
Well, when I look at the High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, in a way, they both sort of represent some similar things to me, similar only, the sense of maybe moving away from totally yourself.
Okay, that's true too. That's true too.
They're, like I said before, maybe outward expressing, and so I'm wondering if that's the idea, is that really just understanding this as a seasonal thing too, that many people really do in the gloomy months sort of just go inward, and so now the change is about to begin as
So
we're
you're
moving
seeing
with
it
the
as
sun.
going outward.
Right, it's the sun is returning.
It's one or the other. So, but I see what he's saying, and that makes perfect sense to me too. That's just kind of where my intuition led me. But so whatever resonates, I think that it could be either. Good call, Mr. O. I think. Now that we just muddled the waters for Angel Rivera. Oh, God.
Speak for yourself.
Well, Angel, I hope you made sense of that, if it made sense to you. I like this deck. And Kara's up. Oh, my gosh.
How was your Christmas Eve celebration?
Oh, yeah, I love this deck. It's fun. It's just fun. I was trying to look for my Golden Girls Tarot again. I think I know where generally it is. I can't get to it right now. But I thought going with the food motif would be good. Maybe the Housewives Tarot will make an appearance. I think I know where that is.
I'm going to use the Tarot of the Northern Shadows for Kara. The more or less Norse kind of themed. I haven't used it in a little while. And decks you're going to be using? Oh, that one over there, we know.
Yeah, and we are thinking of doing a video. I'm thinking of one anyway, and maybe some of my best purchases in 2022, book-wise and deck-wise. So stay tuned for that. Or maybe I'll just show off a lot of the stuff, if I can remember them all, that I got in the last year. It's been a heady year for purchases. I think next year will be quite a bit less. All right.
Nine of Swords. Two of Cups.
Wow.
And the Moon reversed.
Wow.
Wow.
Guess what? The key. Hey, are we going to try those other holders soon?
We should, yeah.
We should. The ones we got from Spellfire? Okay, we will next time. The key and the flowers, Kara. It's an interesting message from your ancestors. You know, I feel right now that, well, I don't know. I could go two ways on this, so I'm going to go with one first and let Mr. O go. I see something potentially romantic here that they maybe want to cue you in on, but I felt something right from the get-go when I saw these cards. You know, they want you to know that you should not have to lose sleep at night. You should not allow your fears and anxieties to get the better of you. Call to them. Call to them. They have a deep connection and love for you, your ancestors. They want you to know this. And I really feel like, you know, they want you to know that you know, they think the world of you. You bring them joy and happiness, and they want to see you happy.
You know, I could go almost exactly the same way. I sort of feel that the Two of Cups maybe implies more of a personal relationship, that maybe they feel like someone else who is also favored by them is possibly, you know, someone you will meet someday, or is the person they think of. But I think they just in general say they don't want you, they want you to know you have love, whether it's the physical love or the love that they have to offer to you. They don't want you to feel like you're worried about those things, because they don't see that they're really there for you. The key really is seeing that your life is a gift to yourself as well as to them.
And that was the other way I was going to go with this, Kara, is that they want you to know that, you know, as much as you may agonize over, you know, not having a relationship or partnership in life, they want you to know that, you know, it will happen. You know, it will happen, and joy and happiness is yours. You know, so that's the other aspect of it. No matter how you slice it, it's a pretty good card pull. Yeah. So.
All right.
I like it. Good luck with that, Kara.
Merry Christmas.
And we are on Libra now, I believe.
Yes. And Libra left us a question. And you're welcome. You are so welcome.
What's coming towards me? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I haven't used the clarity yet. Hey, Tidal Wave, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I celebrate
Tidal
them
Wave.
all, you know? Why not?
Oh, you better believe it. Almost any celebration has food, so you know I want to be there.
Life's a party. Well,
We had a friend that used to say that. Every day's a party to me, he said.
and he kind of lived that way.
He kind of did. This will be the 10th year of his passing on her birthday. He passed away on her birthday 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I agree, Tidal Wave. Yep.
All right, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is reversed. The Seven of Pentacles is upright. Hey, stay there. Stop this. And the Four of Swords is upright.
And in the Lenormand, once again, the key is here to
Wow.
give us some ideas on what the key is, and it's the North Pole,
Wow.
which is also considered the crossroads.
Well, how interesting. All right. You know, I would just say this is what's coming towards me, right? I believe the
Yes,
question
that
is-
was the question. What's
Sonny,
coming?
are you on my wand? Are you? I think he is. It's nowhere. All right, whatever. I give up with this cat. Okay, so the Page of Wands reversed indicates you might get some bad news coming towards you. Maybe it's even just something you're working on. It could also be that there are delays or frustrations with something. And I think what this is saying is it's time to reevaluate what you're putting your time and energy into and if it's really going to pay off for you. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean that in a material sense, Libra. You know, if it's a personal matter, that's what I'm saying too. What are you putting your time and energy into? Is it paying off for you? Is it causing more setbacks and trouble than it's worth? It really is time to step back, you know, and take care of you. You may need some downtime from trying to make something happen or work for you that is just not happening. Time to recoup your energy so that you can put it forth into something that's more worthwhile.
Well,
And, right, I'm sorry, I didn't touch the
you
Lenormand.
didn't, I know.
And so the key is here, you know, you have some decisions to make. You have to decide what is right for you.
Right, Kara. Right. Charge away, Sonny. Oh, it's right on the other side of him. He's not actually sitting on it.
His butt is on it?
No, it's right there.
He was on it, though. He moved a little
She
bit.
says so. No, to me, the key, Libra, the key and the North Pole, you are at a crossroads in a lot of ways. And I think partially what's happening or what is coming towards you is the idea that a message you're receiving is not the one you want to receive, or it's not good from your point of view. And it may be that things are just not moving to another stage. That's the Seven of Pentacles. Things are just sort of stuck somewhere. And the Four of Swords says, well, there's a reason for that. Maybe something has to heal or rest. It can't find the energy it needs to express itself or take it to another level. And this says to you, maybe you need to focus somewhere else. It's not like saying you're going to abandon this, but maybe the key really is taking a different path and going that way for a while and waiting for this other situation to resolve. So that's what I think it is one of your situations that's important to you is at an impasse, but you still have some other things you can work on.
That's what we have for you, Libra. I think you've got some choices and decisions to make, and
Yep, that's what's coming
step
towards you.
back, take a step back and do it, you know. And what a better time to step back than when Mercury is going retrograde, you know?
Right, because, you know, Page of Wands is a message, is a communication, and it's reversed. And I just sort of think that lends itself to the whole Mercury retrograde thing, that you don't want to necessarily make quick decisions necessarily, but you do maybe need to at least step back from some things.
And that's what we have for you.
All right,
Good
Libra.
luck with that.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Chaylee. Chaylee, are you here? We'll
Hi,
give you a
Chaylee.
moment. Any more announcements, Mr. O?
Well, I'll just run through the list here and remind everybody that the Goth Tarot will be back next week. I don't know where its little place marker is. It's not here. Oh, well. So then we'll just say other shows will be back. Just watch them, okay, everybody? Just watch them. Yes, I'm going to do something new for the emotional exchanges next Friday, so that's the broadest hint I can possibly give. You'll just have to watch. I'm also doing something new for the Goth Tarot too, so I'm a little disappointed I can't find that card. But be that as it may. And we're already looking for Dr. Victor, maybe?
Well, okay, Shaylee, this is your last call. Are you here? Answer now. We need to know. And I'll have Violet do the countdown for Shaylee. Oh, nice, Kara.
Oh, cool.
I used to get that one. Hey, get off my cards, you. Hey. I used to use that one, but I like their astrological calendar. That's the one I get from Llewellyn now. Keep me up to date on what's going on.
What's going on? It looks like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we are on Dr. V, if Dr. V is here. Dr. V, what's up? Are you here?
Or did you already leave us a question by chance?
Let's give Dr. Victor a moment. We still have some
Paging
time.
Dr. Victor. That sounds like something I've heard before. Only I think it was Dr. Bombay. Didn't I used to say that on the old TV
I got to
show?
put new batteries in here now.
Paging
You see,
Dr. Bombay.
we tentatively affixed the star back up on the tree. Hopefully.
Yeah, they have a pretty good astrology almanac and calendar series.
The astrology one. And then I get the sun sign book. I like their sun sign book. I like to have that every year. I've kind of gotten out of the almanacs for now and stuff. But I know Fiber Magic is editing almanacs. I may have to get into one again to support her. Because that sounds great.
So we
Looking
may be
forward to
moving
that.
on from Dr. Victor. We're
All right,
already
you might as well
looking
count down for Dr. V
Jano.
now. Countdown for Dr. V, Violet, and we'll move on to Jano.
You didn't wait but a hot second. Whoa, look at that.
Whoa, that was good. Kara.
You got a plane to catch?
All right, Jano, are you here? My goodness, I guess everybody just stopped in to say hi today.
Please
or
don't
something.
make us feel more unwanted.
Oh, I'm sad. We're here to read. Well, then I can go on to other work, I suppose. Maybe I could get my card of the day done on time tonight.
I could start finding food to eat.
No more food. Oh my gosh. Salad. We got salad and we should make some. I'll cut the cucumber up. Salad. And then hot chocolate later.
Jano,
Jano, last call.
you said you were going to stay. I remember they asked you.
I know.
Now I really am sad.
Stouffer's mac and cheese. Mr. O's sad expression about salad.
I actually love salad.
He
I could
does.
live
I don't
on
know why
salad.
he's giving me grief.
I would go to the Ponderosa salad bar every day if I could afford to.
I suppose you want nacho cheese and Detroit salsa, right?
No,
You
you
want
do, because you mentioned it.
Nachos and cheese.
You mentioned it.
No,
I heard you.
I did mention it, but you're making assumptions.
Ooh, that
A
sounds like
simple pasta dinner.
nice.
We had turkey breast yesterday and some Yukon Gold potatoes, slow cooked. It was nice. It was pretty good.
The Ponderosa salad bar was like a high standard for me. I couldn't afford to
All
go
right,
to
I guess
really
now Jay
fancy
knows,
places.
so let's move on to title. Did my dream have any significance? Let's throw the 3 cards. Is it mine? Okay. I've got the Star Trek deck here. The Next Generation. Well, I think I've used all 5 of my decks now that I had out.
I still have a deck or two I haven't used yet. I may or may not use them all.
Uh-oh. I have the Two of Wands upright. Wands are cloaks in this deck, like cloaking device. Uh-oh, but I have Tasha Yar, Death reversed. And I have the Page of Baalaths, or the Page of Swords reversed. Well, this is kind of interesting title. I mean, there may be some significance here, but it's really like it's not getting... Oh, you've got the stork. I'm sorry, do that.
And the green
Oh,
letter,
wow.
which is the letter.
This is really
I know.
tough.
I know.
I think I want to tackle the 3 cards first here, because I feel like there may be some significance here, but it's getting lost on... It may get lost on you, apparently. Death is reversed here, and it's about stagnation. When I see the Page of Swords reversed, I see like a sense of a disconnect. That's why I said it might be getting lost on you. I guess I was looking at it that way. And Death is reversed here, which means kind of like you're stuck. You know, you're really stuck trying to figure out what this means. And the Two of Wands maybe is saying, I can't help but wonder here, if it's saying you already know. That you already, even though you don't realize what the dream itself means, you kind of already have the information the dream is trying to tell you. And I don't know if that's playing into these 2 cards down here or what.
What suit is this one?
That is the Swords. That's the Page of
Okay,
Swords.
the Page of Swords,
Communication.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So I'm drawn first to the stork and the greeting card because I feel like your basic question is, is there significance in this dream?
I think there was.
And I feel there is, and that maybe it is telling you, it is communicating to you, there's something new or new beginning for you coming up. But it may be that on the practical level, there is the stagnation that's inhibiting you. So maybe because you know the elements of the dream, you don't necessarily want to go there, or you sort of feel there's no good cause to do that. You sort of feel there's nothing worth getting there with this project if you know what it is, but yet something says you should maybe start this.
Go on.
So then the Page of Swords is maybe reverse, maybe the idea that one of the reasons why you don't really want to get involved, or you feel there's zero energy there, is because you just don't feel you can express yourself here. There's just something awkward, clumsy, or just it doesn't feel like it has any redeeming qualities of some sort to you.
I'm beginning to feel now that I see this greeting card and stork in a different light. Well, maybe not that different from Mr. O's light, is that it connects with this Two of Wands in some way, title. I think here it's saying that this is a message about some new beginning or undertaking you need to consider. And you maybe have already been thinking about this, Maybe it's about something that you already know, or maybe you've achieved some success from in the past. But it's saying that, it's connected here, that this is what you need to think about and move forward. You have this knowledge. I think the dream might be trying to reawaken it in you, maybe, because it's been stagnating, when I'm looking at these cards here. So that could be what it's trying to say.
Right. The idea is what you understand from the dream is you don't want to do it, or you sort of feel there's no good cause to do it, or you can't add anything to it, but yet at the same time you understand that maybe you should. So we're not really
Well,
given you anything other than saying that this clarifies maybe a sense of how you feel about it?
well, I feel that you asked if the dream was significant. I think
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's trying to prod you to reawaken something, but that you're stuck. That's stuck in the shadows here.
Okay.
And you don't see it right now, but it's there, and it's tied into something new, and could bring some results for you. It's really interesting reading, actually.
Right, because Two of Wands lends itself really to business propositions or just growthful things in general.
And I see what you were saying there. I don't typically remember dreams
I'm pretty
as
bad
much
lately.
as I used to. And
Comes
so
and
when I
goes.
do have them and I remember them, I really feel there must be some significance.
It comes and goes for
Yeah.
me. Sometimes it seems like it's seasonal. Like there are certain times of the year where I do seem to remember my dreams more.
So I think you
Springish.
could get this dream. What we could say about this dream is it's trying to reawaken something in you. So you may have to ferret it out further. Maybe do some your own personal cards on this and see where it takes you.
All right.
And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Thanks, Tidal Wave.
And we are on Violet Lotus, I believe. Nobody else. Dr. V or Jano, are you back?
You're very welcome. It's our pleasure. Thanks for coming and giving us a little Christmas cheer.
You're very welcome. Violet Lotus, what do I need to focus on in 2023? Okay, that's your deck, Mr. O.
Awesome. So let's use a deck I haven't used. I'm going to say the Nefertari.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe our Christmas present is getting to
Done
leave
early.
I know, I just jinxed it, right?
Oh, see what he did, Violet?
Everybody times 5 will show up.
I know.
Now for sure more people show up because that'll keep you from taking a nap, Kara. You'll have to wait until the bitter end like us.
I took a brief nap before coming down and getting dressed. I wanted to stay in my jammies all day. I really did.
I told her she should go for it. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
It's not bad. Not all of them.
Wow.
So you have the Ace of Swords. You have the Three of Pentacles.
Ooh.
And you have the Hanged Man reverse. And in the context, I guess this would be actually not bad.
Uh-oh. Where's Anthony when we need him?
Oh, he's in Michigan in a snowstorm like we are.
It's the anchor and the dog.
The dog. Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, new projects for sure.
Yeah.
And they're probably things where you will actually collaborate more with people.
Believe it or
And
not.
some of this will be things where each person maybe, or each aspect, if it's not actual people collaborations, has intrinsic different things to offer. I see that as being like skills or intuitions or hunches or whatever. So it seems to be fruitful, or it seems to be empowering. And then the Hangman reverse maybe says this works for you more on a mundane level. So although some of this could be saying, oh, this is about, mystical stuff, new projects in that reign, not necessarily so. This could be about things that are just mostly self-development of the more mundane sort. So maybe this could be you learning how to crochet, so you don't have to, buy things from Fiber Magic all the time.
Oh, hey, don't take business from Fiber.
You know what I mean, so you can
Just
do
kidding.
more, a shawl for LB or something like that, whatever,
be more self-reliant.
Self-reliant,
Skills to make you more
yes.
self-reliant.
That's a good point.
Well, I don't know here. I think there's definitely something intellectual and learning going on here. You mentioned earlier to me, I don't know if you mentioned it on here or not, that you got that book, Psychic Witch by Matt Oren, for example. Sometimes learning is just about self-study and picking up a good text, and I can't think of a better text than Psychic Witch. It was excellent. I mean it. It was a really well-written book. And so the thing is, there's some learning element going on here, something new for you. And as far as it goes, when I see the Three of Pentacles here and I see the dog, this might say that maybe it's time to find some security in those around you, the people, your tarot, maybe your own tribe, on Facebook, social media, etc. Whoever you are collaborating with, the people you trust out there. Maybe there's something actually you might work on together in some way, or that each will feed the other and inspire the other to do more, better work on their own. Maybe it'll be something like that, but there definitely almost smacks of a collaboration here, so it could bring more of a sense of stability and security to your work. Now, could it mean friendly spirits or allies on the other side? Maybe. It could be that as well. And what is this again?
Hangman.
Oh, the Hangman,
Reverse.
right. So,
Which adds to that idea.
Which really does add to that, expanding, your perspective and expanding your, your reach or your connection with others.
I like the idea of the anchor and the dog influencing the whole matter too, because I think this is saying no matter whether this is more of a spiritual gestalt going on with you and allies, or whether it's something you do online with people, it's really going to become a big experience of loyalty and connection that wants to hold you there. Mm-hmm. It's something that you're really going to feel like you belong, whatever this thing is, even if it's just an online group, whatever it is.
Right. So this looks really positive. I like it. It looks like it'll be an interesting 2023 for you. That's for sure. So good luck with that. And hey, what happened? We're done.
We are done, and we should just
Is
beat
Dr.
it quick
V
before
here?
anybody else shows up
Is
again.
Jano
No.
here or Shaylee? Yeah, if you are here,
Oh, we lost 3 people, yeah.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because this is it. Final countdown.
And you know what? I could wait a few more minutes, but I'm going to let you win the bet. It's so scratchy, I just had to take it off.
Oh, I think he's just being magnanimous. Mr. Magnanimosity. Oh, no, he's going to run into the... Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Little shenanigans at the end of the show.
He likes it. He likes it.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's putting up with it. That's crazy. That's unbelievably crazy. Well, everybody, like I said, don't forget to come to my show for some extra... Oh, there it goes. Some extra
Did Cara tell
card
him to do it?
pulls for everybody on the material side for 2023. Look for our 2023 prediction video soon. And also, I will be posting special prices on our readings for 2023 to see what's out there for you in the year ahead. They are for cost. There will be sale prices posted soon, just about everywhere. So stay tuned for that. All right. Take care, everybody. Hey, have a great rest of your Christmas day. Merry Christmas to everybody who
Merry
celebrates.
Christmas,
and enjoy this wonderful, cold, snowy here day.
Oh, we're sorry. We're just signing off. We're just signing off. Sorry.
Yeah, we're so sorry, Yusra. Have to apologize. Merry Christmas to you. Take care, everybody, and we will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.